Okay, preparing chilies, dead simple, just got to get your head around it. These little babies, these are great. And, you know, they add a lot of flavour to your dish. But there's a few ways of preparing them that are quite interesting. First and foremost is the quick, lazy way, which I use quite a lot. Get a regular chilli. I'm not going to de-seed it in the slightest. Fingers in, thumb at the end, and just use that rocking action to give you a nice, finely sliced chilli. When you hit the halfway point there, you'll see that we're slicing up seeds. There's nothing really wrong with that. I mean, obviously, there's some people don't like the texture of it, and it will be a bit hotter. But this is the kind of lazy way to do chilies, which is what I do 7 times out of 10, frankly. You saw that I sliced it first time round, and now I'm just doing the rocking action to finely chop it. And that's a good little cheats way of doing it. Now, the kind of correct way to do it is to slice it in half. So we get the chilli like this, take the core off the end, like that. We put our fingers on either side, and we run the knife carefully and slowly, but surely down the length of the chilli. And then the heat is really here, right? It's actually not the seeds, it's the white flesh either side of it. So what we want to do is hold it at the tip, and there's 2 ways you can do it. Use the tip of the knife to scrape the seeds out, like that. And then you get rid of these seeds. Or there's this way, where you push the chilli flat, put your knife in at one end, and just sort of almost rock it and scrape it along the length. Either way, it doesn't matter. You can even use a teaspoon, because it has that natural arch. At this point, you've got your chilli here. You can either finely slice it this way. It looks so much more delicate this way, and is a bit more correct. So you've got simple sliced chilli like that. Beautiful. Put that there. Or you can turn it around lengthways and do kind of matchsticks, which is kind of quite nice for pasta dishes, you know, crab salads and stuff like that. So you get kind of matchsticks like that. Either way, there's no right or wrong. Now, the other thing to mention is sometimes if you're blackening chilies on a barbecue or griddle pan to peel them and put them in salads or stuff like that, they ask you to grill it whole or roast it whole. Just make sure that when you do that, you just put your knife in it and sort of pierce it like that. Because if you cook a whole chilli, it will puff up and it will explode. And if you're anywhere near it, you're going to get hot, burning hot chilli juice all over you. And that ain't a pretty story, because I've done it loads of times. The other thing to mention is if you know, you're a bit more sensitive than your regular butch guy, put rubber gloves on and you won't get sort of chilli hands. And obviously, wherever you put those hands, unless you wash them properly, will burn.